ones.
Exia, Innistrad, and March of the Machine, or Wild's Eldraine? Which one first?
Wilds, the newest set first.
Okay, Bestial Bloodline, Catapult, Non-Crescendo, Soul God. Ooh, what's this? Sacrifice a creature, gain one life. Oh, that's actually kind of good. A sacrifice that costs one. Oh no, an enchantment that costs one to put down and you pay two to sacrifice a creature and gain one life. That's beautiful. That is a beautiful card. I will use that maybe one day. I might make a deck with them. I don't know. I don't know what to make a deck of right now because there's so many options. I have a ton of wild cards: 10 common, 11 uncommon, 4 rare, 2 mythics.
Yeah.
What's this? When is about put target creature you control gets +2/+2, not bad. I got a ooh, it's a bunny. Power top
Unicorn.
entering.
No, it's
Each
Unicorn
equal
Bunny.
to the number of non-land permanents you control. Oh, that's okay. Good for like, you know, decks that have a lot of cheap creatures. When hatchling is put into a graveyard from battlefield, draw 3 cards. Not something I would do. I don't like playing enchantments from graveyards. I like playing creature graveyards on enchantment. I don't know if any of these are good. I love the candy cards.
Candy Trail is good, and this one, these people combo off with food.
Ooh, create a treasure token 2 times. Exile the top 3 cards of opponent's library. You may play those cards this turn. That's beautiful. I like that.
Well, play means that you have to pay for it.
I know, but it's still amazing. You get 3 free options. What if they have like fucking Olmog? Artifacts you control have
You read
2
Ulamog?
sacrifices. Or whatever his name is, the Crusher or whatever. I don't remember his name.
Ulamog,
Can deal
War
damage
Crushers.
to any target equal to 1+ the number of permanents in food fight you control. Oh, is this just another Goblin card? Oh no, artifacts you control have 2 sacrifices. Not a Goblin card.
Oh, these nuts. Sorry.
This is kind of mid. You have to have a lot of these in your deck to be useful, and I don't like playing regular, I like playing Commander. When ground seal enters the battlefield, draw a card. Cards in graveyard can't be targets of spells or abilities. Kind of annoying for my decks because I like graveyard decks. I need to make one. I don't know. I would love suggestions.
It's actually pretty good for a graveyard deck.
It stops you from using graveyard cards. You can cast
No, it
cards in
says
graveyard
cards in
can't be
graveyards
targets
can't
of
wait.
spells or abilities. So you can't bring them back from the graveyard.
Oh, that is
It's just a
true.
rare wild
But it
card.
also stops people from exiling your grave. That's what I'm saying.
In a 1/1 white human creature token, create a food token. Put X+1/+1 counter on per creature you control, where X is 1+ the number of food you control. I like that. I like that. When Solitary Sensory enters the battlefield, tap target creature and opponent controls, put a stun counter on it. Whenever you tap an untapped creature on an opponent controls, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature control. That's kind of good. Don't know what a stun counter. Oh, it says right there. When become untapped, remove one from it instead. Okay, so it stays tapped. Stays tapped. Mechanic creature, when Nightly Valor enters the battlefield, create a 2/2 white knight creature token with vigilance. Enchanted creature gets +2/+2 and has vigilance. The top 5 cards of your library, you may exile a card from among them. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. You may cast the exiled card this turn. At the beginning of the next combat phase this turn, target creature you control deals damage equal to its power up to 1 target creature you don't control. That's only 2 land too. That's actually good.
Yeah.
What next? What pack should we open next?
Oh, give me a second. My stream's delayed. Let's go with March. Because you might get you might get the mother machines, which is a $30 for your life.
March of Machines or the Aftermath? Which one?
The beginning. Smarter machines. Right. Because I want to have the Eldrazi's in it. No, the Praetors.
Oh, this is kind of okay. Uncommon wild card, a common wild card, which I like wild cards more than regular cards. Oh, did I get a mythic or is it 2 golds? I like these.
Ooh, you gotta Phyrexian.
Yep. At the beginning of combat on your turn, choose 1 incubate twice. Kind of good. Transform all incubator tokens you control. Amazing. That's actually an amazing incubator card. They cost a little bit, but who cares?
I have that in real life.
That's like, I had like, okay, 2 incubators. I could have made more, and I just put this down, and then I got like 5, 3, 2 twos.
So whenever you enter combat, when you can basically just go, all right, make a bunch of them, and then next
like
combat you can just go, yep, everything is now made.
I like that a lot.
Ooh, that guy is cool. Oh, I have this guy.
When actress or
Because
half truth enters the battlefield, target opponent looks at the top 3 cards of your library and separates them in a face-down pile and a face-up pile. Put 1 pile into your hand and then in the graveyard. Obviously, you would take the face-down pile, right? This is okay. Oh, but that 6 cost ability is pretty good. It costs a lot for it though, so I don't know if it's great. But the destroy enchantment, lifesaver.
not the best, I'll tell you that much.
I like that, but it's not that great. It's cost 3 to destroy a used planeswalker. What's this? Naga Druid. Spells you cast with mana value 6 or greater have Cascade. When you cast a spell, exile cards from the top of your library until you exile a non-land card that costs less. That's pretty good. If you can put your cards back into your deck.
I have like 20 of those. It's so common.
Transform Sunblast Guardian, activate only as a sorcery. Whenever Furnace Blast Conqueror enters attacks, put a tapped and attacking token that's a copy of it. Put a +1/+1 counter on that token for each +1/+1 counter on Furnace Blast Conqueror. Sacrifice that token at the beginning of the deck. It didn't step. Ugh. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Ooh. Cool looking card. Flying First Strike and Haze. That's kind of crazy. Whenever Ranky and Torbrand deals combat damage to a player or battle to any number, each player creates a treasure token. Each player sacrifices a creature. If a source would deal damage to a player or a battle this turn, what is a battle? I don't know what that is.
A battle is from what is it? The set you're looking at a bunch of machines. Basically, you destroy the battle, and then the battle gives you a creature. Usually.
Okay. I like the card. Give me a mythic. I haven't got a mythic yet. Transform. Let's get the transformed or dies. Credo. Credo 1/1 green. Phyrexian. Sapling. I don't like cards like this, but okay. At the beginning of your instant, put a +1/+1 counter on it if a permanent was put into your graveyard on the battlefield this turn. That's not bad. That's actually kind of good. When invasion of Asgul enters the battlefield, target player sacrifices a creature or planeswalker and loses 1 life. How do I change it? Do I just decide which way it goes down?
So basically, when it gets destroyed, yeah, while you attack, it damage removes its defense counters. When the last counter is out,
Oh, okay. Daxos's toughness is equal to your devotion to white. Whenever another creature you control enters the battlefield or dies, gain 1 life. That's pretty okay.
Exos.
Ooh, Galta and Maverin. Trample. A dinosaur vampire is kind of dope, I'm not gonna lie. Whenever you attack, choose one credit taps an attacking X green dinosaur creature with trample, where X is the greatest power among
Well,
other attacking
Sean,
creatures you
those are
control.
separate. Those are separate. The vampires on top of the dino.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm
Create
sorry.
an X 1/1 white vampire creature token with lifelink, where X is the number of other attacking creatures. That's really a good card, but it costs a lot.
Oh yeah, that's some commander shit right there.
I would make a commander out of them, but I'm not. I'm not paying. Private land.
I have that card, man.
One. What next, guys?
Well, it's in
Anybody
green
want to
too.
see what they want to see? Just hobby. Anybody else want a certain pack open?
Innistrad next. I would do. I like Innistrad.
Remastered. I don't know how open wall
Yeah.
all works. Should I do open all or should I just open them one by one? I don't know if that just like
Open all
them.
just like kind of gives it shows you all the cards that were in the packs.
I'll try it. I don't like that.
Yeah. That's such an icky way to do it.
Yeah, I don't like that. Oh, I had this in real. I had a lot of these in real life. I had a lot of Innistrad cards in real life. Whenever you cast a creature spell with mana value 3 or less, investigate. Credit clue token, sacrifice this artifact, draw a card. Is that a mythic? Is that what I think it is, Javi? Is that a mythic planeswalker?
Jace. It's Jace.
Try one,
Big
draw a
Daddy
card,
Jace.
return target creature to its owner's hand. Pretty okay. -2, I don't know how I feel about it being -2. -8, you get an emblem with whenever an opponent casts their first spell each turn, counter that. Okay. Okay. A little broken.
It's only the first spell.
I know, but that's still. That just cancels out anything they want to do. If they only have enough mana to put down one card, or they just can't do anything unless they have a cheap card to sacrifice.
Yeah.
A mythic wild card. I love these. That makes me 3 of them. I can make a really good deck if I get a few. Oops, if I get more. What next? Is anybody watching? If there is anybody watching other than Javi, have any wants?
You realize Mel might be watching.
It says it had 4 viewers and then it dropped to 3. So there was 2 other people other than you, 3 other people other than you. Now there's only 1 or 2. I can't count. I'm not gonna lie to you. If I had to choose, I would open this one. Ooh, that's pretty.
I mean, you have a lot of alchemy cards, so.
I don't know. I'm saying those for last because they have mythics. They have a rare mythic guarantee.
Ooh, Rada, Coalition Lord.
Domain. Whenever Rada Coalition Warlord becomes tapped, another target creature you control gets +X/+X until in a turn where X is the number of basic land types among lands you control. Well, if this is your commander, that's 2. So everything is +2/+2. That's not bad. Unless you're playing regular, which only weird people play, not commander. No hate to anybody, but commander's where real men play. So, Convoke, what does that do? Your creatures can help you cast. Oh, yeah, okay. Did they change the name of it? I will swear it had a different name than Convoke in the past. Is that how it's always been?
Still Convoke. Yeah, it's been convoked.
Oh, I thought I had a different name. Maybe I just didn't read it. I just knew what I did, so I didn't read it. I was like, hey, I can pay. Lifelink and other vampires you control get madness. Madness. Madness is good. Uh,
It sounds like you're trying to convince yourself.
well, no, I'm just trying to think of like situations to be good in because it is really good. Like if you have like, let's say, discard a card in your hand, put a like 8 cost vampire into the graveyard, you pay 3 for it. It's great. I was trying to think of a way to prove it. Oh, I love enchantments. Enchant legendary creature. Enchanted creature has ward 2. Add 5 and tap. Add 5 mana in any combination of colors. Spend this mana only to cast spells. That is amazing. I love enchantments. Enchantments is so good. Another demigod. Renato's power is equal to your devotion to green. I don't like it when they're equal to devotion because
Yeah.
you know they fluctuate. Each other creature
Yeah,
control enters the
the
battlefield with
creative.
an additional +1/+1 counter is good though. Flash. The spell costs 2 less to cast for each creature that died this turn. 1 Death Rattle or Oni, can't read. Enters the battlefield, destroy all other creatures that were dealt damage this turn. Okay. That's not very nice. That is. Whenever one or more elves you control attack, they gain death touch until end of turn. That's already great. Each creature you control, whenever a mana ability of this creature resolves, put a number of +1/+1 counters on it equal to the amount of mana this creature produced. This ability triggers once each turn.
There's always a catch.
2 gold cards. I don't know why they're both hidden. Oh, because they're both gold. It always hides gold in mythics. You can tell it's gold because the outline, obviously. What's this stuff?
Hit it.
To 1 target artifact or enchantment card from the graveyard. The battlefield exile the top 2 cards of your library until the end of turn. You may play these cards. Oh my god, I got him. I wanted him in real life. I really wanted your Luris or whatever you had. I don't know if this is the one you had, but you had a cat I wanted.
Yeah, it's not legal in Explorer or.
Who cares about Explorer? I don't play Explorer.
I don't know
play
who.
Commander, aka Historic Brawl, is what they call it on this game.
I have that Loris and I have 2 Lorises.
We should play some Magic sometime. I just need a deck.
Yeah. You should deck me down.
Choose target land, create 3 tokens that are copies of it, except they're 3/3 creatures in addition to the other types, and they have vigilance and okay.
It's completely fair, man.
Okay.
It's completely fair.
It costs 6, so it is fair, but like, okay. I don't know what Brothers War is. I don't know what that is. I don't know what New
There's
Canteen
only
is.
more Tradition and
I don't know what the name
Isha and
Give me something good. I don't care. All of them are
Isha
first.
and
This was a pretty boring pack. Whenever a creature, oh my god, fucking, I can't read. I feel like I'm dyslexic when I'm speaking out loud. Whenever a non-token artifact, almost like creature again. Whenever a non-token artifact enters the battlefield under your control, you may pay 2 land. If you do, create a token that's a copy of that artifact. That's actually amazing if you have the mana. Enchant artifact or creature, as long as enchanted permanent is a creature, gets +1/+1 for each creature and or vehicle you control. Amazing if you have a like cheap cost creature deck. Do token creatures count? Who knows? It doesn't specify. I'm assuming they do. Because it says creature, token creature is a creature. So that's actually really good if you have like a token deck. As long as enchanted permanent is a creature, it gets +1/+1 for each creature. As long as they don't have an insta-kill spell, you're good. I hate these. I don't understand them. I don't like them. If I understood them, I'd probably like them, but I don't know how they work. Each opponent creates a 1/1 Black Rat Rogue creature token. Exile this saga and then returns to the battlefield transform under control. What the hell is a Black Rat Rogue? Blowing Haste. When Echoes of Death's Wall enters the battlefield, gain control of all rat tokens whenever Echo. Oh, okay. That's mid. Oh, what was that, a mythic? It's a mythic, Javi. We're looking at a mythic. Enchantment. When Touch the Spirit Realm enters the battlefield, exile up to one target artifact or creature until Touch the Spirit Realm leaves the battlefield channel. Discard Touch the Spirit Realm, exile target artifact. Oh, I love dragons. I love dragons so much. I'm happy. I'm really happy with this one. I love dragons. When Owl the Dawn Sky dies, choose one. Look at the top 7 cards of your library. Put any number of non-land permanent cards with total mana value, 4 or less, from among them onto the battlefield, and put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. Put 2+1/+1 counters on each permanent you control that's a creature or vehicle. That's amazing, that first one. Look at the top. Put any number of non-land permanent cards with total mana value of 4 or less. Oh wait, that's added up though. So
Yeah.
it's not that. I'd rather just get 2/1 counters personally. I'm not looking at any common because they're not worth any time. I'd take too long if I read every single common I got. 2 rares. Destroy up to 1 target artifact, enchantment, or attack. I love destroy enchantments. I'll never pass a destroy enchantment. Then if you control an artifact and an enchantment, create a 2/2 white samurai creature token with vigilance. This spell costs 1 less to cast. For each artifact you control, look at the top 7 cards of your library. You may reveal up to 2 artifact cards among them. Now put them into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. 5 cost. I can't count. Jesus fucking Christ. You may cast up to 2 instant and or sorcery spells with total mana value 6 or less. 2 lightning strikes, man. 2 lightning strikes, that's all I'm saying. 6 damage. Without paying the mana cost. If those spells would be put into your graveyard, exile them, set exile, invoke calamity. I'm not saying it's worth it because you're paying 5 for 6. So 2 3s would be better than 2 lightning strikes if you're getting a -1 mana value out of it. But, man, possibility. What are we opening next? New Capenna, Denaria, United, Brothers Lair, or Pyrexia? All will be one. What's going on, buddy?
Pyrexia, all will be one, man.
Open that motherfucker up. Let's look at these cards. Let's look at, a mythic card, Javi. Choose one. Each opponent sacrifices a non-permanent creature. Each opponent sacrifices a creature token. Each opponent sacrifices a planeswalker. I want to make a Pyrexia deck. I'm not gonna lie. I like these. I like Pyrexians. Maybe we should, one day we call and we stream. You should help me make a Pyrexia deck. For Mirrodin, equipped creature gets +1/+1, has trample. Ooh, it's kind of cool. Equip costs 7 though, and it costs 6 to put it down. Not worth my time. When equipment enters the battlefield, create a 2/2 red rebel token, then attach this to it. Oh! It's a 6 cost for a 6/6 with trample. That is worth it. I didn't realize what for Mirrodin did. That's actually amazing. A lot better than I thought it is. Acre Moon Gold. Planeswalkers you control have 0 proliferate and -13. Take an extra turn after this one. So I just have a free proliferate if I put a planeswalker down, is what you're telling me. Pretty good. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, choose a counter on target permanent. Put an additional counter of that kind on the permanent. Does a player count as a permanent or no? I don't think they do they? Because if they did, I would just put a toxic or poison counter on the player with a card, and then I would just, cast non-creature spells and kill them with poison. But I don't think people count as a permanent. Oh wait, yeah, I don't think people count as permanents. I don't know. Another mythic hobby from these packs. I think they're telling me I need to make a Pyrexian deck. Affinity for equipment. This costs 1 less to cast for each equipment you control. A red salvo deals 5 damage to target creature or planeswalker. That permanent loses indestructible until the end of turn. Pretty great. Just saying. Evolving Adaptive enters the battlefield with an oil counter on it. When adaptive plus 1 blue, after you figure out get a power of toughness on this. Put an oil counter on Evolving Adaptive. Okay. Does it lose oil counters ever? No, it doesn't. So it's just a permanent, what? 2/2? Wait, no, a 1/1. But every time you put something down stronger than it gets stronger. Ooh, I didn't look at my mythic. I didn't realize how strong it was. It's a 5 cost for an 8/3. And I can pay 2 black or 2 life, or 4 life. Exile 3 creature cards from your graveyard. Put an indestructible counter on Drivnod, Carnage, Dominus. Put that indestructible counter on. It's pretty nice.
Oh, it's a double death triggers.
It's a what?
Double death triggers.
Yeah, oh, yeah, it is. I kind of want to make a commander with this. This would actually be a really good commander.
I have that in my lowest deck.
Yeah, shut up.
What?
Stop bragging. Ooh, I get a mythic in 6 packs. Another Kaya. Really, I hate Kaya Planeswalkers. I don't know if this one's good, but from the past history with Kaya Planeswalkers, don't like them. Hexproof, decent, amazing. Each opponent loses 3 life, and you gain 3 life for +2. I don't know if that's fair, Javi. +2, you gain 3 life, and everybody loses 3 life. That's a +2, and she's hexproof. Don't know how fair that is.
Seems fair to me.
0, you draw 2 cards, each opponent may scry 1. -3. Exile target creature or enchantment. If it wasn't an aura, create a token that's a copy of it, except it's a 1/1 white spirit creature with flying in addition to its other types. I don't know how fair this is. It costs 6 or 7, so it seems fair, but its abilities are kind of...
Yeah, if it was like 5 and it did all that jazz, it would be
like, imagine if it was like a 2 though, like 2 cost, you know. Kneecap finish.
I think you can make it 2 cost.
Create 1/1 blue fish creature. I don't like this card. It's a fish. I don't like fish. Create 2/1/1 blue fish creature tokens with this creature can't be blocked. Then for each kind of counter among creatures you control, put a counter of that kind on either of these tokens. Okay. Is it fair? Is it, Javi? It can't be blocked and it gets a counter of your choice from your other cards. What if you just put like a +1/+1 counter on it, so 2/2 every turn unless they kill it with a spell. And then you can put more counters on it with other spells. This spell costs 2 less to cast if the target's black is permanent. Bounces beatdown deals X damage to target creature or planeswalker, where X is the greatest power among creatures you control. If that creature or planeswalker would die this turn, exile instead. Not bad. A lot of cards like this. Ooh, 2 cost flying trample. Whenever Parkite's Pegasus deals combat damage to a player, draw a card if you had 2 or more creatures into the battlefield under your control's turn. Mid, because its ability takes 2 or more creatures. It's kind of expensive usually. Unless you're doing like a... Why did I get 4 of these? Why did I get 2 of these and 2 of these? Why? I don't. That's not how it works. This isn't how it works. You're supposed to get 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, I really got copies. That's unlucky. I got 2 copies. When stimulus package enters the battlefield, create 2 treasure tokens, sacrifice a treasure, create a 1/1 green and white citizen creature token. Ready to Rumble deals 5 damage to target creature or planeswalker, destroy target artifact. Hideaway 5. When this permanent enters the battlefield, look at the top 5 cards of your library. Exile 1 face down, then put the rest on the bottom in a random order. What does it mean by exile 1 face down?
So it goes under the card.
At the beginning of
the other one
turn, put a +1/+1 counter on a target creature you control if that creature. Then if you control a creature with 7 or greater, you may play the exiled card without paying its mana cost. Oh. So you can't.
The one you put upside down, you take the one you hide away basically.
You can't look at it.
You flip it over and then the exile.
Yeah.
And then poison. That's how you do this.
You can look at it, but the enemy can't, because you have to know the mana cost to cast it.
You don't cast it. It's free.
You know what I mean? You know, you play it. Is that better? When Nimble
I mean,
Larcenist. I don't know if Larcenist is the best way to describe yourself, buddy. Enters the battlefield. Target opponent reveals their hand. You choose an artifact, enter a sorcery card from it next. Okay. Kind of like that. I love anything that can get rid of somebody's hand. Because, you know, what if they just got like some fucking. That's another copy. That's like 3 copies out of these packs. I haven't got a copy out of any others from like just a single pack. Xander's Lounge enters battlefield tap, cycling 3. If you may pay the cycling cost to discard this card and draw a card. Not paying 3 to discard and draw a card. I'd rather just get a mana of any type, or of those 3 types. Red mana, blue mana, or black mana. I'm not a big fan of red, white, blue, and black being together. Red, black, sure. Do you have a preference, Javi? Brothers War, Dominaria.
Brothers War. Maybe you get the good Mishra. The good, if you do Brothers War, maybe you'll get like the good Mishra or the good Urza.
Maybe, but I got an old looking card. I like that. I like old art. At the beginning of your upkeep, you gain X life, where X is the number of cards in your hand minus 4. So like 6 minus. Or it depends, but like on average, let's say you just play 1 card a turn, which you usually don't. That's 7 minus 4. You get 3 life per turn. What does that say? A bonus sheet. What does that mean? Don't know. Urza's Silex. Legendary artifact. Pay 4 and tap. Exile this card. Each player chooses 6 lands they control. Destroy all other permanents. Activates only as a sorcerer. When Urza's Silex is put into exile from this battlefield, you may pay 2. If you do, search your library for a planeswalker card, reveal it, put it in your hand, then shuffle. I like that a lot. That's just a nuke, except for land. And then a free planeswalker for you, of course. I'm gonna write down on my notes just so I know. I need a Pyrexia. I don't know how to spell Pyrexia, so I'm just gonna spell it best I can. I'm gonna say Pyrexia deck. Or whatever it's called. Pyrex? I don't know. Ooh, another one of these. I love these. I love old design art cards. Sacrifice Chromatic Star. Add 1 mana of any color and Chromatic Star is put into a graveyard from battlefield, draw a card. I like that a lot. I don't know if it's worth it for the cost, but I do like it. Are you there, Javi? Ooh, I like that. That looks cool. Okay, I'm gonna read it now. Where's the last Transmogrant can't block? That's kind of annoying. Return or 6 mana, return it from the graveyard to the battlefield with a +1/+1 counter. This ability costs 4 less to activate if the opponent controls 4 or more non-basic lands. Situational, could be good. Probably not good though. Javi. I hope you didn't fall. Oh my god, Javi. Javi. I got door to nothingness. I think he fell asleep, honestly. Oh my god, I got him. I mean, I can draw. That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
I should have added the like thing you can add to streams where I can get my followers or anybody watching to click on the screen. They have to be on PC and they can choose like which pack open just by clicking on what they want the most. Okay, before I get to the Arctic pack, did you see what I got last pack, Javi? These half of 2 packs. Rulik Bonds, Warren Chief. Whenever Rulik Bonds, Warren Chief attacks with the top cards of your library. If it's a land card, you may put it into the battlefield tapped. If you didn't put a card onto the battlefield this way, create a 1/1 red goblin creature token. Vigilance has anointed piece right into the battlefield. Look at the opponent hand. Don't choose any card names. Spells your opponent casts with this chosen name cost 2 more. Edit the chosen name cost 2 more. Unless they remain abilities. That's expensive. For 5 damage. I could just do 2 lightning strikes. Or a lightning strike. And do 3 for 2. Monster of the War Leech, 4 cost kicker, and 1 water. Or 1 blue mana. As Monster of War Leech enters the battlefield, if it's kicked, no 4 cards. Monster of War Leech is power and toughness are each equal to the highest mana value of more cards in your graveyard. Okay. The Raven Man. Human Wizard, at the beginning of each end step, if a player discarded a card this turn, create a 1/1 black bird creature token with flying, and this creature can't block. That's okay. Pretty good, actually. If he doesn't die. It's okay. Okay. Garner Blood Fist to kill whenever another creature you control dies. Draw a card if it was attacking. Otherwise, Garner Blood Fist of kill deals 1 damage to opponent. Until in a turn, target creature with Defender gains haste can attack as though it didn't have a Defender. And assigns kind of damage equal to the toughness rather than power until only the sorcery. I add a colorless mana, or add a black or white. Gives a Coleos deals 1 damage to you. Ooh, don't like that. Anybody is watching. Which deck would the pack do you want? All of them are alchemy. All of them are going to be amazing, but which one do we want to open? Don't know. If anybody's even watching anymore, it says 1 person is for this hobby. Right here it says 3 people are. What do I want to open first? What was my least favorite pack? Probably this one. I'll go from least favorite to favorite. Where 2, discard 2 cards, draft a card from Experimental Pilot Spellbook, Experimental Pilot Cruise, Vehicle, I hate vehicles. When draft a pilot, enter a card named during the first 2 into the hand. Yeah. Equipment Insect. Equipped creature gets +1/+1 whenever Inch Blade Companion becomes attack to a creature. Create a token that's a copy of Inch Blade Companion, but it doesn't have this ability. This ability triggers only once each turn. Reconfigure to Attack to a target creature you control or unattack that creature. Okay. Okay. I don't really like these packs enough to read them. When coming out Bamboo, God of Bamboo grows. The God of Bamboo grows. In a battlefield, onto the battlefield tab. You may put a land card from your hand on the tab. I like that. I like the channel ability. What does intensity one mean? If anybody's watching and knows, can you explain that to me, please? Enchant land. Whenever enchanted land is tapped for mana, its controller adds an additional amount of forest equal or green mana equal to runaway gross intensity. Oh, it partially increases its intensity by 1. That's amazing, in my opinion. I like this. It's kind of good. Weird because it's still a +2/+2 on anything but legendaries and enchantments. It 1/1 for a turn on the. Draw 2 cards, then non-land cards in your hand with mana value 3 or less. Perpetually gain when you cast a spell, you lose 1 life. I hate that. I don't even care about pilots, am I gonna lie? One thing I think is when I get to the Graveyard Exile, it still has this. Not too excited for this, but it looks cool. Firebus, Siphoner, Flash. This spell costs 2 less to cast, but there are no instant or sorcery cards in your hand. When Firebus, Siphoner enters the battlefield, return target instant or sorcery card from your graveyard to your hand. Firebus, Siphoner would die. Double it into its owner's library. Dead. Yup. Yeah, set up. I'll probably go to sleep after we finish opening packs. I'll be streaming again tomorrow, most likely. I don't know when though. Okay, I'm saving Pyre XP for last because I liked it the most. My next least favorite was probably Nuka Penna. I don't know. Let's see, Big Spender. Whenever one or more creatures you control become blocked, create a treasure token. Sacrifice 2 artifacts. Drafts a card from Big Spender's spellbook. I like draft. Drafting from cards that you use are kind of fun. Casualty 1. As you cast a spell, you may sacrifice a creature with power 1 or greater. You may do a copy of the spell. If it has new targets, you may choose new targets for this copy. Target creature and opponent controls. Partially -0, -3. Okay. It looks cool. What does it do? Additional cast Cost to cast a spell, you may sacrifice a non-demon creature. Okay, when Graven Archfiend enters the battlefield, if it's an additional cost was paid, conjure a name called Demonic Pact into the battlefield. At the beginning of your upkeep, choose one that hasn't been chosen. Demonic Pact deals 4 damage to any target and you gain 4 life. Target opponent discards 2 cards, draw 2 cards, you lose the game. I'm not gonna lie. 4 turn loss. Not worth it unless you have a destroy enchantment in your hand. And that's also hoping the enemy doesn't have a counter. Seek 2 cards, you may shuffle them into your library. If you do, seek 2 cards. What? You. I like seeking cards. I love seeking cards. Xander's Lake. Whenever one or more creatures you control die, draft a card from Xander's Lake spellbook. This ability triggers once per turn. Draft from spellbook. I'm not looking at the spellbook. Whenever Riveteers Provocateur. End of the battlefield, choose a creature card in your hand without Blitz. It perpetually gains Blitz. The Blitz cost is equal to its mana cost. You cast a spell for its Blitz cost, it gains haste, and when this creature dies, draw a card. Okay. Okay. Another one of these. That's not my first, thank you, but okay. Is alchemy like a special thing? Is alchemy only used in alchemy decks? Is that what that is? Or like, what is alchemy? Is alchemy its own game mode? I don't know. Draft a card from Celestial Vault, blah blah blah. Sacrifice it. Put all cards exile with Celestial Vault into the owner's hand. That's actually pretty fun. Shield counter. Permanent with shield counter on it would be dealt damage or destroyed or remove a shield counter. Exile target non-artifact creature you control it. Perpetually gains this creature enters battlefield with an additional counter, then return that card to the battlefield outside of control. So it's just at 2 costs to get a free block. That's not bad at all. I didn't like stick for these. I wish I'd stick direct here. I didn't really like this deck too much. I did like these cards though. I love these bonus sheet cards. Target player mills 2 cards and Melter deals 2 damage to any target creature. If it's a creature, personally gains as long as the creature is on the battlefield, damage is removed from it during cleanups. Okay. That is annoying as hell. I would hate that. Ooh, rare wild card. Nice. I love these old looking cards. I love the old cards. Those are the ones that I love the most. I had a few of them that I really liked, but they weren't good. I didn't have any snow to use them. Because I had a snow card, but you know, snow lands aren't the easiest to come by. So I couldn't use them how he was supposed to be used. Another mythic rare wild card. I will take these any day of the week. Gold. I love Swift Boot. Amazing. Put this on a fucking indestructible card. What are you gonna do? Destroy the enchantment. About it. Or artifact. The equipment, I mean. Which isn't really that hard to do. There's a lot of cards that destroy artifacts and equipment stuff. But I'm just saying, going against somebody who doesn't, you got a card that's never gonna die. 1 Gixian Recycler dies or is put into your graveyard from your hand or library. Conjure a card named Gixian Recycler into your graveyard. Unearth, cost 2. What is unearth? Return this card from your graveyard to the battlefield. It gains haste. Exile it at the beginning of the next end step, or if it will leave the battlefield unearthed only as a sorcery. Not completely sure what that does. I mean, like, I get it, but I don't really understand it fully. I should read this one. Only and target creature gets -2/-2 until end of turn. Remove 3 loyalty counters from target planeswalker, or if you weren't the starting player, you gain 3 life. Kind of like that last one. Okay. I don't usually get the luck of starting. 2 gold cards. Let's find out. Let's see what this is for. What's this actually? I'll gig them all. Mill 3 cards. You may put a creature card from among the milled cards. This way into your hand if you don't put a +1/+1 counter on it. I like that. Search the top third of your library rounded up for a card. Put that card into your hand, then shuffle. If anybody has a suggestion of what kind of mythic or legendary creature to get for a Phyrexian deck, however you say it, please leave it in the chat. I have no idea what Phyrexian cards are good. I haven't played Magic in a while, and I want to make a deck out of them because they look fun. Search the top third of your library rounded up for a card. Put that card into your hand and shuffle it. I like that. I don't know how much I like it because it's a lot of work. It's fun. I like this card, but I didn't get much use out of him because he takes a while. What's a Keening Stone? 5 cost and tap. Return. Target player mills X cards where X number of cards in that player's graveyard. Amazing, it's a graveyard deck. That's just the. Or a deck that sends stuff to the graveyard because you can just mill them to death. Mill them till they lose. I don't know what kind of deck I'll put that in there. I love old cards. I know I've said it already like 10 times, but I just can't get over them. Tap an untapped creature you control. Add 1 mana of any color. Tap an untapped creature. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Like, if it was a card that was already in the tap for mana, like I can't remember the name of it, but the elf that you tap for a green mana, and I wanted like a blue instead. I'd understand, but other than that, I don't really like tapping creatures because I like having defense. And I don't want them to have, like, destroy a card that has 6 or less power if they were tapped. Seek a card with mana value 2 or less. And a card with mana value 3 or less. 3 or greater, Jesus. Discard those cards at the beginning of your next turn's end step. Okay, so if you want to get rid of a few of their cards. I was reading it wrong. I thought you were doing it to your own cards. I was like, why would you do this? Sacrifice a historic permanent. Seek a historic card. I like historic. I like artifacts and legendaries. Don't know if I'd ever use it. Sacrifice Chromatic Star. Add 1 mana of any color. Chromatic Star is put into a graveyard from the battlefield draw. Oh, I already read that. Why am I reading it again? I like this card. Might use this. I already have one of those. I might use it. I doubt it though. Ooh, I like cards that are multicolored just because they look pretty. Flying. Whenever Yachtian Courier attacked, choose one that wasn't chosen during your last combat. Create a tap Power Stone token. Tap, add a color of mana. This mana can be spent to cast a non-artifact spell. Seek an artifact card with mana value equal to the number of Power Stones you control. I can see the build-up. I like build-up cards. I personally probably wouldn't use it because I like fast decks that get out a lot of land and a lot of creatures that give land or just cheap creatures for defense. And then while I save up for bigger cards, I like cards that have a lot of big cards or decks that have a lot of big cards. Next, I'm gonna have to say I like this less than Dominaria, and I like this one the most. So we're gonna go here, then here, then here. I wonder if I don't know any of the cards that are in any of these packs. So maybe I'll get something good. I like that witch. I kind of want it. Looks cool. Jade Orb of Dragonkind. I love dragons. When you spend this mana to cast a dragon spell, it enters the battlefield with an additional +1/+1 counter on it and gets hexproof until your next turn. I like that. I wonder if I get enough. If I have enough dragons that I can make a dragon deck with this, like kind of pack. But what is this little alchemy thing mean? My favorite enemy enters the battlefield. Note the most prevalent creature type in an opponent's library. When favorite enemy enters the battlefield, target creature you control fights up to one target creature you don't. Blah blah blah. I already know what fight is. Whenever a creature an opponent controls of the noted type dies, put +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. Not bad. That's at 1 cost for an enchantment. Give me the witch. Give me the witch. A mythic. Oh, I'm not a big fan of Red Dragon. I had him in real life. Yeah. When Red Dragon enters the battlefield, deals damage to each opponent. It's pretty decent, but it's a 6 cost. That's not the best compared to other dragons. It's not a bad dragon though. It would be a good dragon. Oh, it's the Tasha, the one I was asking for. I don't know what she does, but she looks cool. Unholy Archmage until +1. Until your next turn, whenever a creature attacks you or Tasha, Unholy Archmage, put a -1/-1 counter on that creature. Target -2. Target opponent puts a creature card of their choice from their graveyard onto the battlefield under your control. That creature gains Ward 2. I like that. That's actually pretty amazing. If they have big cards in their deck, and that's what's in the graveyard. The 3/4/4, 3/5/5, you know. -6. Target opponent reveals cards from the top of their library until they reveal 3 creature cards. Put those cards onto the battlefield under your control. That player puts the rest into the graveyard. I don't know if that's broken, but it sounds really good to me. I don't know how good she is. I don't know if that is really good anymore. I don't know the new meta, but from my old metas, that'd be a pretty amazing card to have. If anybody is watching and knows she's good, tell me. I might use her. Might make a deck with her. I wish she was able to be a commander though, but not many planeswalkers are commanders. I don't like that. I wish they made more commander planeswalkers. Another gold. Another mythic too. Gates of Manor-born enters the battlefield tab. You can on-land card, activate only once, add a mana. I'm not a big fan, especially for 4 costs. You can on-land card and activate only once. There's cheaper cards that can do the same thing, but it does give you lands, so I guess it's okay. Specialized 5, what does that mean? Choose a color, discard a card of that color or associated basic land type. This creature perpetually specializes into that color, activate only as sorcery. This creature specialized create a token as a copy of a creature card exiled with this creature. Except it has double strike and haste. Sacrifice it at the beginning of your next turn. So pretty decent, but I don't use cards that, I don't use many cards that make you get rid of the card you just got at the end of your next end step. I'm not a big fan of disappearing cards. Okay. I'm really happy with this one. I love dragons. It's an Elder Dragon. I wish it was a legendary, so I can make a commander out of it. I doubt it'd be a good commander. I'd still like it. But whenever Ancient Copper Dragon deals combat damage to a player, roll a d20, create a number of treasure tokens equal to the results. Imagine rolling a d20 and getting a 20. 20 tokens, treasure tokens. You're good for the rest of the game. It's like 2 Desolation Twins. That's, of course, if you were playing regular and somehow had 2 of them. At the beginning of your end step, put a random land card from your library into your graveyard. Force over a Beano-Lish Knight Counselor. Unless, whenever, I can't read. Whenever Beano-Lish Knight Counselor enlists a creature, you get a boon with. When you cast your next creature spell, that creature enters battlefield with a +1/+1 counter on it. Pretty good. I don't know. It's a boon. Is it only your next creature, or I'm assuming it's only your next creature? Let's see what I got. When Juggernaut Peddler enters the battlefield, target player reveals all non-land cards in their hand. You may choose one of those cards. If you do, that player exiles and encounters a card named Juggernaut into their hand. Juggernaut attacks each combat if able to. Juggernaut cannot be blocked by walls. Oh, target player, aka you. I was like, why would you do that? And I was like, it's target. Oh, only gold. That looks cool. Endless haste when Sergeant enlists a non-token creature, you may conjure a duplicate of that creature into the top 5 cards of your library at random. This duplicate perpetually gets +1/+0 and gains haste. You may tap a non-attacking creature you control without summoning sickness. When you do, add it power to this creature and souls. Okay, that's pretty decent actually. Counter target spell. Each card in its controller's graveyard, hand, and library with the same name as that spell perpetually gains. This spell costs 2 more to cast. Not good for me because I like playing Commander, but it could be okay. I like this card a lot. Last Domino effect? Dominaria? I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna use, enough annoying. Gitu and Thrall. At the beginning of your pre-combat main phase, you may discard a card if you do steal a card with your mana value and exile it. Until the end of your turn, you may play that exile card. Okay. It's pretty okay. Actually, that's pretty great. I didn't think about it until after I said it's okay. That's actually good. Ooh, I love Pyrexians. They look so fucking cool. Look at that thing. You can't tell me that doesn't look dope as hell. Toxic. Toxic kind of broken. If you have enough of it. When Soothing Skid of Priest enters battlefield creature you control and creature's cards in your hand perpetually again. When this creature dies, get a 1/1 colorless Pyrexian Might artifact creature token with Toxic 1, and this creature can't block? That's an amazing thing. Cards in your hand perpetually gain that? I love that. I love that a lot. Fuck the cat artificer. Nobody makes cat decks anymore, do they? I don't know. Do they? I've never seen a good cat deck. Unless you're using like can't remember his name right now. The lion. Ward 2, whenever you cast a spell from among cards put into your hand this turn, proliferate. Choose any number of permanents and or players and give each another. Oh wait, I know what proliferate is. Whenever a permanent with ward, I already know what all that does. Why am I reading this? Like, I don't know. Oh, a Pyrexian ooze. When it dies, conjure a card that's named the same thing into your graveyard. Partially double the power and toughness. Shuffle. I mean, I'm in love with that. You know, got a seek card. Keep seeking this card out as much as you can. It's literally just a free 6/6, 9/9. Oh wait, no. 6/6, 12/12, 24/24, 48/48. Yeah. That's beautiful. Is it good though? Glistening Extractor in this battlefield with 4 oil counters on the beginning of your upkeep. If there are 1 or more oil counters on Glistening Extractor, seek a card with mana value equal to the number of oil counters on Glistening Extractor. Then remove an oil counter. That's actually decent. Like, It starts with 4. You get whatever you want. Take one off. Get Mephidros slime. Back. You got a 6/6 on the battlefield now. He dies eventually. You wait until you get him back again. You got a 12 up. If you're lucky enough to get it. My last pack's gonna give me a gold mythic card in it. I need to open 6 more packs though. When Quicksilver Lapidary enters the battlefield, conjure a card named Mox Opal into your hand. Mox Opals are decent. Metalcraft. Tap. Add 1 mana of any color, activate only if you control 3 more artifacts. I don't really like artifacts, but maybe. I like Pyrexians now. Flying target 1 whenever skill appears as Nat deals combat damage to player, a random non-land card in that player's hand perpetually gains. When you cast a spell, you get a poison counter. Kind of bizarre. What's my golden code? Whenever you see one or more cards, create a 3/3 colors Phyrexian Golem artifact creature token. Golems you control have vigilance. I like that. Might be my commander because it's a green, white, and blue. Ooh. Green, white, and blue makes it where I can use almost all of the Pyrexians except this one. Kind of like the Mox Opal. And that's the end of it. No more packs.